What I'm about to show you how to tie here is a knot that I use to go from single line to double line, and then I make my connection for a wind on here using a cat's paw. But this is, as far as I know, I don't know who came up with this knot. It's commonly referred to an Australian braid with a weave. I kind of call it the ADD knot because you have to have ADD to come up with something like this. But as I learned this knot, it's become the only knot that I use as far as double line connection. Bimini twist is much faster, and I use it when I'm out there and you're in the heat of the action. But when you have the time to tie this, it's a great knot and a great selection for it. It also gives you a lot more spring. Alright, so we're going to start the knot. You got your double lines here. Here's your tag end. Best way to remember to get started, for me anyways, is I bring the tag end to myself, go around, and come back to myself. Alright, now you're going to slide that down into the middle, the tag end. Okay? Alright, now you want this to start off tight. It's best if you have a little tension on your end, this end up here from a rod tip. You lock the drag up or whatever. And then you're going to pull this down as tight as you can right there. Now I usually squeeze it with my fingers, and then you start your braid. And it's going to be awful hard to see because I squeeze so hard with my fingers. But each braid, you know, is just like weaving over and under, over and under, and then you just continue to make your braid. The tighter the better. Takes a little practice to get it real tight. I know it's hard to see, but that's because you got to really squeeze it to hold those things from sliding back out. Alright, I'm going to make this shorter than normal. I usually make this about 2.5 inches long. And then you continue your braid, but you loosen up. You're just not going to, you're not trying to pull it as tight as you were. So you can see where the difference in the line is there. That's tight and this is looser. You keep going down. You can tie this long, you can tie it short. I kind of prefer them a little longer. Alright, that's probably enough for the demonstration here. Now you're going to take your tag end and go around the other two. Come back through right in the middle right there. And slide that up like this. Okay, that's basically the end of the knot, except for the weave back up. The weave part, you're going to turn it on its side here, and I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. One thing that's a little bit of a key to this is to cut your tag end here on an angle. So it's like a needle. You're going to go back up, and you see the hole here? You're going to go right in here. Push it through and pull it up. You can just flip it and do the same thing again. Go up one more hole. Getting old, I'm going to need glasses soon to do this. And you just continue all the way up till you get to where the connection is between the tight and the loose. I'm going to skip a hole or two here just so we can get this knot over with. I'm going to go right up here to almost the very end. Now once you get it to where it's, the last one is where it becomes tight again. You're not going to be able to get that back through there. Really, this is basically the end of the knot. I kind of bend it over. You leave yourself a little bit of an extra tag end there. And then I melt it. Then you got to be real careful, obviously, and best if you're out of the wind. Let it go down, let it go down, let it go down, let it go down. About there. Let it cool just for a second and squeeze it right on there. That's basically the finished knot. There is actually no knot there because it's a weave with the braid, and you're getting a hell of a shock absorbance from this. It really works well. I tie this on everything we use. Maybe not the prettiest one I've done, but there it is. And that's my ADD knot.